Hey folks, it's Ardwulf. Welcome. We're on episode 14 of our playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 as Germany. And before we start the clock here, we are going to start busting these guys up a little bit because we need some... No. Put that here. Put that here. Put that here. Move this garrison down, I guess, here. Move the... Actually, the entire Panzer Corps over here. That'll do there for now. Let's see here. We've got some fairly... Alright, so let's see. Put the HQ here. Infantry, infantry, infantry. That looks good. The HQ here, infantry, infantry, infantry. And we're going to take this entire corps and move it up here, I think. No, let's not do that. Let's move the HQ up. There. And then take the rest of the stack, minus the HQ, and put it here. And then we'll take the Panzer Corps, and I guess leave it where it is for now. Alright, just to spread this garrison business out over here. Alright, so looking at where we are in the Netherlands, let's look at our fleets. So we have an extra destroyer floating around. We have this fleet with the Tirpitz. Order that to sortie. Up here. It's my lone submarine. It's not sunk. We'll sortie the Bismarck's group into the Eastern English Channel. And we've got these guys on port strike, I believe, up here in Lowestoft. That is fine. How are we doing on the Belgian border? What do we got here? A lot is what we have here. So this is the 11th Army Corps. So we're going to move this guy here. This is the 69th Infantry Division. We'll subtract that. Alright, so I'm fine with keeping that where it is. Where's his HQ? Where are the rest of those units? This guy's in the middle of moving here, which is dumb. That looks okay. What do we got here? We have a large Panzer Corps. So let's think about our angle of attack here. Now we've got units moving down here to attack. I think we're going to move them there. And I think I can't go here. That's actually, I think, like a little strait that I can't cross. But I can cross from Rotterdam into Dordrecht. Alright, now what we got here, we've got this HQ. What's under the HQ? Another HQ. Move that whole corps down to the border. Let's take a quick look at production because we're in dire need of infantry divisions here. And we do have some coming in about a month. But only a couple. But I've got a ton in serial production now. Taking a look at intelligence here, let's look at our situation in the U.S. We're at 31% for the German-American Bund, which is pretty good, but their counter-espionage is up to 5. I'm going to actually kick that down to 1 for now. Now, I'm going to keep it where it is. So I was looking at this number, which I mentioned a couple episodes ago. This is mostly drifting toward the Allies with a value of 14.23. So that is actually 11.94 toward the Axis. So I'm not entirely clear why it's drifting mostly toward the Allies, considering that 11.94 toward the Axis, if the total value is 14.23. 11.34 due to diplomatic influence of faction members, 0.6 due to relations with faction members, but they're not really in a faction yet, but they're aligned to the Allies. Well, they're not really aligned to the Allies, due to ideological similarity. I gotta hope for a very favorable 1940 election result. So let's start the clock here. We'll go to speed 2. The belts, we've managed to sink a transport, which is good. We've got more destroyers coming, right? Good, we do. Not enough. Not enough at all. We need 285, we're at 265, so we don't really have the room to add more production of destroyers at this particular moment. See what the Italians are doing down here. Oh, they got pushed back big time. Who are these guys? This is like South Africa. So I am going to have to seriously consider sending some people down there. They're pushing on the French pretty hard over here, but that doesn't really mean anything. So this is basically what happened historically. I think they made it a little farther east. We got British Marines here. Royal Marines, I should say. There's not much I can do about that at this particular moment. If France was down, that would be different. But they're not. So let's look at these guys. These guys will arrive in Den Haag on 5 October, which is tomorrow, which is pretty good. We're going to move, let's see here. This whole stack is moving there. So I don't think they can cross this strait here. So I'm actually pretty okay with them being right here. So that's fine. We'll get some extra garrisons here. We can put one in Rotterdam. Is that where the port is? It is. So we'll strat redeploy that over there. And things are looking pretty good here. Within a matter of a couple of days here, we're going to declare war on Belgium. 5 October, so probably 6 October, we're going to declare war on Belgium. What do we got here? This Panzer Division. Okay, that's nice. This needs to stay where it is at the moment. That's moving. We're on October 5th. Our Emden-Boston convoy has been under attack and lost. I think that would piss the Americans off, huh? So, as I mentioned before, the Netherlands will not surrender here, so I'm going to basically have to eliminate their forces. So, let's... we have won the Battle of Orison. The fleet from France is fleeing. That's nice. Let's see here. We're going to push this group down here. Because we're going to push from this province here, and we're going to need to attack. We have won the Battle of Metz. Where's Metz? It's down here somewhere. Was that an air battle? It might have been. I'm not going to search for the province. Let's keep the clock rolling here. 6 October. So let us find Belgium. Okay, so let's take a quick look at this here. We can declare limited war. Limited war won't force our allies to declare war. Declaring war will allow our troops... Okay, so we're going to actually declare limited war, and we're going to go with conquer. No, we're going to acquire territory Belgium from Belgium, which will leave them with the Belgian Congo. I think they still hold at this particular time. So we're at war with Belgium. So let's. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's attack. First of all, this is actually not a great place for this to be. We'll go with this unit. This heavy armor division. And attack there. Light panzers attack there. Infantry attack there. Infantry attack there. Infantry. So this looks pretty good. We do need to leave one unit here because it's on the French border, and not doing so would be a giant mistake. So we'll move this unit into that square, that box, area, region, whatever they're called, provinces, I think. All right, and then we can attack the Dutch here. And that looks good. We've won the Battle of Skagerrak. Looks like they lost... who is this, the Dutch? Yeah, they lost a submarine, actually. This looks pretty good. Oh, that actually looks bad. Strength is down, so we're going to probably let that rest a bit. And we'll sortie the Tirpitz's Atlantische Flotilla into the Eastern English Channel. Looking at our border garrison down here against the Yugoslav border, which we really can't afford that to get fucked up right now. This all looks okay. This should be a garrison. It is. We'll put this HQ here. So we're looking pretty good. We're all green across the board here. However, we need to get some... So in Liège, which is a historically well-fortified place, we need to get some close air support in there. So we'll get some in there. Ground attacks, sounds good. Not continuous. We'll go a week. 4 days sounds good. Close air. So this close air support has no border in Bastogne, which is right here. Actually, this is the unit I want to hit. Another 4 days for ground attack. Let's check our air map mode right now to investigate what our air coverage looks like. We have a giant gap here. Make sure I've got all my, let's see, Jagdgeschwader. I want to make sure these guys are all actually at work. Fly day, continuous, not continuous for a month. Alright, so that should keep British bullshit out of Leipzig for a while. So this all looks pretty good. So I'm satisfied with that. Looking at naval map mode. I'll be honest, I'm not sure I've ever looked at the naval map mode before this game, so I don't even have any real clue as to what I'm doing there. So I guess I'll just ignore it and assume that I don't actually need any of that information. Let's see. We can move panzers into here, panzers into here. What's wrong with this guy? This guy can't attack for 75 hours. That's okay. I'll leave him there. Alright, keep the clock moving here. Attack commenced. We've got another couple going in. We've won the Battle of Reviers. We've won the Battle of Arlon. So the Belgians are going to retreat out of that. We got to keep our stuff in good order here. They're going to back out of Reviers. This is Bastogne, which we're still fighting in. Let's see what we have. Kampfgeschwader. This group has no orders, so we're going to hit Bastogne with that on a ground attack. We could use the air support there. Hostile French aircraft in Luxembourg. How the French Air Force even still has anything going on is a mystery to me. Let's look at our Kampfgeschwader, no order. Let's hit this with installation strike runway cratering. We'll go day for a month. That's got to be the airport that the airfield that they're hitting us from. There's some fairly cheesy things you can do with logistical bombing that I'm trying to avoid. We've lost the Battle of Luxembourg. Oh, that's the air battle. I don't really care about that. Let's look at VPs. Sedan here and Reims should be able to pop those off very easily. 2 points, 2 points. Don't really care. Lille. Paris is going to be the big catch there. Looking at this group, what do we have for Kampfgeschwader? Do we have anybody free? No order. So yes. Spin these guys to rebase them back down here. Okay, and what do we got here now? We're going to hit that with a ground attack. Non-continuous by day. And we'll go for 10 days. Sounds good. Because we're going to attack again. And I should get a lot of frontage on that. But they have a lot too, so let's see what that looks like. We do have some Fortress Buster guys in there. He's skill 3, this guy's skill 3. Well, we'll see how it goes. Go back to political map mode. We've taken some provinces from the Belgians. Actually, no. We'll go there, there, there. Okay, no. Move that. God damn it. Move the HQ to Haarlem. Keep the garrison in Rotterdam. That guy can't attack right now, which is fine. Move these guys up. This all looks okay. We have won the Battle of Bastogne. So we're moving a bunch of guys. Coastal aircraft are performing strategic bombing in Leipzig. Go back to air map mode. Take a look again at our coverage here. And it looks okay. I mean, this is the best I can do. Maybe they're attacking at night or something. I'm not flying air intercepts at night, so... Alright, so this guy... This guy's currently not doing anything. We're going to move him to Bastogne. This guy's moving to Luxembourg, which is probably not... it actually does have some fortifications. Let's get this moving here. Let's roll up to speed 3. Our forces have been engaged in Dordrecht. We should be okay. Well, and we won already, and we've been attacked in Arlon, and we won that too. These guys are unable to attack for 23 hours. We won in Bastogne again. These guys are 29 hours. That guy's attacking. This is Liège. And Liège is a tough nut to crack. At least in World War I, it was kind of the pride of Belgian defensive warfare. It was a big deal when it fell. Okay, so we take this stack here, subtract the HQ, and move them into here. And we do have some guys moving down here, right? We do. Yep, looks good. Move that Panzer Division up a little bit. That's Rommel's Panzer Division 2. Looking at him, let's see. Well, it says Rommel, even though von Weichs, who's pretty good. We've lost Flemish Bank. Okay, don't care about that too much. These guys are doing ground attacks. These guys, where's those naval bombers? Okay, they're right here. They're doing naval strikes up here. Have we reduced their port size? We have. So things are going pretty well. Let's take a look at our East Front action here. We're still shuffling. It's actually only been a few days. The Dutch Navy's not giving up without a fight, I'll tell you that. No order. That's the one that's supposed to stay there. These are all supposed to stay there. Okay, this is Bastogne, which they should be retreating out of momentarily. These guys can now attack. So we're going to send this group here and then there. This group, which is currently not doing anything. We've won the Battle of Leuven. Leuven. We need these heavies, or mediums, I should say. These guys are 28 hours until they can attack again. These guys, however, can attack. I want to look at this province. So, we've won the Battle of Leuven. So, looking at this province of Roosendaal, here's what's... so, to get basically anywhere... to Breda, which is probably... I don't even see it. This is actually what I'm looking at, so Breda. So I want to look at this province to see what the... This is Antwerpen. So it's a river crossing, but they can attack. I want to see Middelburg, so they can attack in Middelburg. So looking at this province, can they attack this Zierkerzee? These guys are retreating out of it, so I'm not even sure I particularly care. We'll attack with that. Move that up. Move these guys up. Move these guys up. That all looks good. These Dutch provinces are really hard to see. Okay, so it is 11 October 1939. I have played for a little over my target length for these episodes, so I'm going to call this here. Our war against the Netherlands is almost complete until such time as we can get the Japanese to take the Dutch East Indies. Our war against Belgium has begun, and we have begun reshuffling our forces in the east to reflect the changed border between the now direct border between Germany and the Soviet Union. So we will resume this activity next time. I thank you for watching, and I will see you then.